Good morning, Internet dwellers, and welcome to my latest rant video. And what am I ranting about today? I'm ranting about the Speaker McCarthy's recent demise. And how he is now looking for a job. Okay? Why is he looking for a job? Because frickin' he obviously wasn't, wasn't doing his job correctly, whatever that was. And, and what does this mean politically? Well, according to the mainstream media, this is an opportunity for the adults in the room to come together and work in a bipartisan way to fulfill the will of the people, as is their job. And of course, the price of Democrats' participation is the kiboshing the Biden inquiry. Okay? And by the way, the Biden inquiry isn't just a problem for Biden. Okay? Actually, if it was just Biden, that they were worried about, he'd be toast, like Menendez. Menendez is a great example of what happens when you outlive your usefulness to the machine, right? Because if Biden goes, okay, he takes a lot of the deep state with him, right? Because he's guilty. He has committed treason. Okay? And usually that would be a problem, except everybody in Washington, D.C., as for the most part, is guilty of treason. Hence why I wrote the book, The Patriotic Road, available on Amazon Kindle. By the way, don't buy it. It's horribly written. I'm not really a writer, but, I wrote it down because I thought, I might, fall out of a building or the plane might go down. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get everything down in writing in case I wasn't around to tell my story. But apparently I was just being paranoid because I'm fine. Those people that said I would never live to see another Christmas obviously were talking shit, and I was foolish to take them seriously. Anyway. So yeah, the mainstream media's position on this is that this is an excellent opportunity for the adults to take over, okay, and rule jointly and bring peace and prosperity to the galaxy. Okay? Now, and I know that would make the Illuminati, or whoever's pulling the strings, the Illuminati, the Obamas, Oprah, they would make them happy, okay, and but I don't think that's going to make us happy. I think we kind of want our government back, and how. So that's my position. Is like, I mean, look, man, if I got invited to the parties, those swanky Illuminati parties, maybe I would be, a little more receptive to their worldview, but I don't get invited to nothing. I don't get no cushy jobs. As a matter of fact, they've gone out of their way to piss me off, so F them. So, anyway. So back to us, we the people, right? Or as they like to call us, the filthy peasants. What can we get out of this chaos? And, what we're going to get is more power, okay? Because we're at a position where they have to deal with us. Now, they don't want to do that. That's why they call us like fascists and terrorists and say that nobody can make a deal with these people because, it's the, you can't negotiate with terrorists, whatever. Well, we're not terrorists. We are citizens of the United States. And we, according to that piece of paper called the Constitution, that nobody seems to frickin' really be paying attention to much these days, we have a right to petition our government for redress of our grievances. But of course, you know, every time that comes up, they let it be known really quickly, you know, that they don't care about anything we're upset about. Okay? Hence, all the disunity. So, stolen kill. So that's what we have the opportunity to do. We have the opportunity to really stick to these people and force them to take us seriously. Okay? Because nothing is getting done in Washington right now. And there's a freaking timer running down because we got like 45 days to figure out what we're going to do with the funding in the government, and there's nobody in the House to negotiate with, right? And there won't be apparently for at least a week. Tick tock, tick tock. Now, here's the problem that they have, them being the freaking corrupt swamp dwellers, is that these so-called insurrectionist congressmen, these terrorists that want to burn the whole place down, which by the way I think is an excellent idea, they represent over 100 million citizens. Okay, and you're not going to be able to ignore these people anymore. They're done. They're on to. They know what they're up to. They know what you're up to. They're sick of your shit. Okay, and they're going to demand change. Okay, like what's going on right now. Either you take our concerns seriously, or we burn it all down. No money for nothing. Okay, because. There you go, because unlike the progressives over the AOC that talk a lot of freaking game, the MAGA people have actually taken what little power they've been able to glean and use it effectively. All right? So, whoever the next speaker is, okay, if he got there because he cut some freaking deal with the Democrats, okay, that's going to be the end of the Republican Party, okay? And by the way, maybe it should die, you know? Maybe the Republican Party has outlived its usefulness because it's not any good to the American people if their interests aren't being represented. By the way, did you see that Hal? I don't know if you saw this. You probably didn't see this, but you know, all the rhinos in the House were all freaking upset with Getz for freaking firing getting their man fired. So they're like screaming and yelling at him and calling him names. And he pointed out, like, hey man, I represent the will of the people, not the will of the freaking lobbyists that you guys all like to take your money from. Oh, they hate it when you freaking, you know, mention that, hey man, how's things going with you and your mistress? Because that's what it is. They're cheating on us, the American people. You know, they don't care about us, but hey, there's plenty of freaking money for their freaking lobbyist group that they're taking millions from, you know, and cheating on we the people with. So yeah, so that's what happens if they go ahead and make this deal with the Democrats. It's the end of the Republican Party, and those 100 million people that they've been conning into voting for them. Oh well, the cat's going to be out of the bag, isn't it? I don't think those 100 million freaking MAGA people are going to be showing up to vote for them in the general elections, and in fact, but might be showing up into the primaries, and maybe we'll have a few more Marjorie Taylor Greens showing up, you know, in the next election cycle. You know, or we could just, you know, say like, hey man, you know, this whole freaking American Republic, you know, everybody knew it was just an experiment when we started this thing. It's not working out. The filthy hippies have subverted all our institutions. I guess we should probably dissolve it. Okay, dissolve the republic and try again, because we have guns and we will use them if you try to enslave us. And that's what they're trying to do. Don't let them fool you. You know? So, okay. You know, I can't shoot or shit. I would probably... I'm sure that my ratio of wins to losses would be a lot better if I could actually shoot. What do we got? Bum, bum, bum. Oh, wow. Okay. That was better than average. So, yeah. Excuse me. So, we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens in the next few freaking weeks and months. Will the rhinos reassert control over the Congress and put we peasants in our place? Or will the gutter rule? That's how they see us. They see us as a nuisance, an impediment to their rightful God-given right to rule, and they don't like having to kiss our ass. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. Now, man, I don't know who they're gonna pick. If they, you know, I don't know who Gates is gonna like. I think he might like Jim Jordan. Scalise, man, Scalise is near death. I don't. You know, come on, man. He's had a good run. You know, I think it would be, you know, selfish of us to expect this guy, you know, to work, take on such a freaking shitty job, you know, when there's a good chance that, you know, he's in the process of dying. But we'll see what happens. Oh, I did hear a rumor that they were thinking about making Donald Trump the speaker, but that's just, you know, let's be honest, that's, you know, that's candy. That's never gonna happen. Oh, look at that. I mean, I put it right where the shells were supposed to go. They want someone over, someone under, nothing hit nothing. Oh, I can't believe this ship sucks. Well, but in its defense, I didn't actually pay anything for it. Yeah, by the way, this game is run by the frickin' Russians. And so what they do is, you know, that you get addicted with these free ships, but then if you want to get serious about gaming, you have to get one of their premium ships, which this is not, and that's about $50, $60, $70, and that's how they get you. Anyway, with that, I'm gonna end the video, and you guys enjoy your day. And oh, hey, just see. Come on, let's see what happens here. Right before we go, what do we got? We got a Musashi. Oh my God, that's a big one. Finally hit something. Anyway, hasta la vista.